welcome back to the Cross That Mind podcast, guys. My name is V, the only one that ever truly matters, alongside.
It's your boy Big Rob, a.k.a. Idris Chestnut, a.k.a. Morris Alba, a.k.a. Locks on Locks. You see the growth. Stop playing.
And look at his arm now. Nigga, you feel me?
I wasn't even trying to show that off.
Somehow this nigga arm look 30 times bigger, but it is what it is.
Alongside.
Peace, man. That guy, him, you know what's going on for real. My bad. I ain't wait for the cue, you feel me? But,
it's okay.
you know, I do what I do. You feel me?
All right.
Look, now I'm fat and I'm fucking, and I've been running around and I'm sweating a little bit. You feel
They
me?
don't see it yet.
Yeah, I did a lot. You feel me? They don't see it yet.
Not yet.
No, they probably don't even
You
care.
just, when you just wipe it
they
off, you got a
care.
couple seconds before
It start beating back up.
Yeah, the little beads.
Man, look, they got your boy running around, ripping and running.
Beady beads.
Yeah,
Anyway,
let's get it,
speaking
man.
of beady beads, Jaquay was in here. There's this guy who's going around pissing in bottles and spreading STDs. It is so sick how people, like, first of all, I want to know what STD he's spreading in the water.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
What STD is he spreading in the water?
Latinos for Trump is
Simplex
insane.
one, man.
That's nasty. That's what he was doing?
Yeah. And
You said the simplest one.
no, herpes simplex.
Oh, I thought you said, I was about to say that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, and hepatitis A.
What?
So my
That's
man.
fecal. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so my man was giving up. He had some shit on his dick.
Yeah,
oh,
how
man,
you
why
do
am I
that?
so vulgar? Ew.
he
Nah,
put it
ayo. So more or less, this man. You know his name? Ricardo Gonzalez.
No,
lying.
no,
That's his
it's
name for real?
Lucio Diaz.
Lucille Diaz. Mm-hmm. He's a wild man. So look. So he was the janitor at the spot, and Lucille Diaz. You feel me?
Oh, including herpes.
Yeah. So he was going around changing the water cooler, Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like the 5-gallon. You know what I'm talking about? He's changing the water cooler bottles. So the lady says she got a cup one day. She was tasting it. She was just like, it was strange.
Something's off about
Something's
it.
off about this water. Like, is this glacier?
Right.
What's the water we hate, V, from the video?
Dasani.
Nah, not the Dasani, man. The glacier.
Oh, that crystal glacier.
Crystal glacier.
That shit
Crystal glacier
tastes
water.
like
That
somebody
shit tastes
put.
like it got Lucille Diaz pissing it.
No, I'm telling you, it's like somebody put it in their mouth, switched it,
And
spit it
put
back
it
in
back
the
in
cup.
there and then filtered it back in the jar.
Yuck,
That's what Crystal Glacier tastes like, the dollar store water. So more or less, she getting that vibe from it. Like, damn,
But
there's something off. And
How
then
can you transmit herpes through water? Isn't it sexual?
I don't know.
think you.
Maybe he was. You feel me?
Maybe he didn't transmit any of it. Maybe it was just in it. Like they found it in it. It doesn't mean I don't know if people got it, but he had it and he was putting it in the water to give it out.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know if anybody actually got it, but
Yeah.
that's still fucking disgusting.
No,
Like,
it
they
is
drank,
nasty.
They drank herpes water for a month or a week or whatever. That's,
Dick and shit water.
yeah, that's
So
fucking sick.
so look, right.
That's sick.
So more or less, she like boom. She put the cup on there. She like it's not tasting right. It tastes like Crystal Glacier.
How many sips she took?
I'm coming for them.
You really frying
How many
Crystal
sips
Glacier.
of the water she took?
I don't know. She probably took one confident one. You feel me? Like she probably took one confident sip and just like the
Yeah.
fuck.
And she kept mini
And then she
tasting
probably like,
after.
Yeah, and then so more or less, she said this happened on 2 occasions
Hey,
to the point
yo.
she started bringing in her own water bottles.
As the fuck you should always.
That's what I do at my
don't
job.
know. I do
Because
not
that water-
drink water from anywhere.
Fact, you
Except
see, bro,
where
I
get-
rolled around the gallon.
Fuck that.
Somewhere around here.
Just don't get Crystal Glacier.
Yeah, don't get that Crystal Glacier water. That shit
That-
is Eskimo piss.
Fucking nasty.
You know, it's mad people in nature just pissing in rivers and shit. That's the joint that they go get
Yeah,
their water
Lucille
from.
Diaz.
Yeah, Lucille Diaz.
That's a new
is
water?
tweaking.
I
So
wanna
more or
see
less,
a
right?
new
So she
Lucille
start.
Diaz water.
Yeah, Lucille. Yo, he might as well open his own water
Lucille.
for the freaks. Hey, yo, make sure it's Lucille. Nah, but look.
Lucille.
So more or less, she start bringing her water bottles, right? So
This is
she leaves
tragic.
it. She leaves it on.
What?
Leaves it open on the John. She said she tasted it and it was given the same.
Tasting like Lucille. Tasting like Lucille.
Why?
It was not Lucille, but
First
it
of
was
all,
Lucille. yeah.
why is he putting his dick in somebody's water
Hold on.
bottle?
And what type of fucking ninja stealth opera? Like, yo, if you're hold on, I'm gonna finish the story, but dog, she had her water closed, and you just like, nah, bitch, you ain't. I know you ain't drinking from the fucking cooler. I'm putting this dick in your water, like
He's a sick
this
motherfucker.
dick's going in your water.
That's
So, bro, the type of ninja like movement, like to get her water bottle, pissing it a little bit, and put it back before she get to, you know what I'm saying? So she getting the same. I know, shorty, this is pain. This shit pain. I don't mean to, you know what I mean? But more or less. So this is how he wound up getting caught. You feel me? So one of the workers, she had a coffee mug.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like a coffee thermos. So I guess bro thought it must have been coffee in there. You feel me? But it wasn't. So when they opened it, it was just pungent piss. You feel me? So like I guess she asked for some of her coffee or whatever, and then she said when they opened it, it was just
Straight.
a cloud of like
A green cloud.
it was a green cloud of you feel me? And that shit.
Yo, how low do you have to be in life to
what
be
the
like,
fuck is he on?
like, why are you so mad at your job? Like, are you that upset that you want to infect everybody
I
because you
will
was
vote
being a fast ass?
For
And you know he did.
You know he
Yo,
packed.
nah, bro. He probably like, you know what? Y'all American niggas gonna keep playing with a bitch. You feel me? Keep sicking ice on niggas. I'm pissing in your water
pissing in your
supply.
water.
It is what it is.
You remember
that's
that dude? Well, this was back in like the early 2000s when McDonald's still had their ketchups out and you used to have to pump it and you used to first come out that wet squirt and then you got the second squirt that's nice.
Yeah.
This dude who had HIV, he would go around and cut and then stick it into the
in the
Why
jar.
the
in the
fuck?
I don't know,
Ew.
like
This
This is
2000
what we're talking about today.
between
STDs and food and contaminating food. This is insane.
I'm just
Bro, this
listen.
world is
Disgusting,
fucked
bro.
up.
This is disgusting.
Right.
Hey, yo, so hold up. So, all right, if you don't mind me asking, if they took it out of McDonald's, why is it still at the hospitals? You go to the cafeterias. Don't laugh. Why when
Now that
you go
you
to
said
the
that-
hospital, it's still in the fucking cafeteria? You might have somebody that's unhinged. It's more unhinged niggas at the hospital,
For sure.
and we know.
I work at the hospital. Well, not at the hospital, but I just thought like every time I go for training, they do got that fucking ketchup
Fucking
downstairs.
ketchup, John. And my dumb ass, you feel me? I'm in the maternity ward, bitch. I'm going down to the cafeteria. I'm pumping that
Squeezing the
shit.
out
Just
that
fuck-
shit.
I
Pump,
never
pump,
thought
pump.
about that shit. Like,
Yeah, he
Nah.
literally was like, I don't even know. It was so graphic. He would cut it and then like squid, like go like this with it, like,
ew.
like what the fuck? And then I could just imagine a person that's squishing it into their fries. Like they probably thought it's the ketchup pre-cum, so they was just like, oh, whatever. Then a
Ew.
second squirt, they're like, all right.
You wouldn't even think nothing of it for real, because you know what I mean. It's nothing really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody did some sick shit. But this is why eating in public is really a wild thing. You ever see like kitchen nightmares with Gordon Ramsay and them niggas? Bro, some of them fucking restaurants, bro.
No, they be
I
disgusting.
be so mad,
Here,
bro,
go to
because I'm
steak.
like, it's
Oh,
no
my steak
way.
Nah, they be wilding.
They be wilding. And I'm just like, bro, yeah.
And they don't
this
see
is-
nothing wrong with it. And they'll serve you every bit of the food that just came
old
from the
shit.
fucking freezer that don't work. The back of the
for real.
fridge with the moldy mustard. Like,
Yeah, they will.
they'll do whatever.
They'll serve you
Don't let a
anything.
piece of steak fall. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
people that be
This
sending
is
shit back,
guaranteed gonna
I
back in
want
that
you to
bitch.
understand they're giving you that same piece of steak. It might have fell. They just gonna put it on the little grill, took the little simmer off the STDs off of it, and put it right back on your plate.
Yeah.
Like, it is sick out here.
Yeah, the world is fucking sick, man.
Speaking of
That is
being
sick.
sick, right?
Robert, you good?
Yeah, I'm great.
All right, the camera's on you.
This is it's just
Like, nah,
nasty.
let me stop.
This is
Speak-
nasty. Like, this is making my stomach hurt a little
Speaking
bit.
of
Really
being
deep
sick,
thought.
Ugh.
I was watching this video with Rob earlier with this Nigerian mother who wowed the fuck
Call a
out.
Nigerian sick?
Huh?
So, let's stop. Let's stop.
Oh,
right
it's
here.
actually a cool fact. If you have sickle cell, you cannot get malaria. Did y'all know that genetically?
Yeah, I knew.
You can't win in this motherfucker, bro. Can you?
What
Feel
you
me?
have the trait
if I
too.
can't get I don't get malaria, bitch. I got sickle cell.
No, I got the trait. I can't get malaria.
And they
Oh,
like
you got the trait, so
I
you
got
can't.
the trait, yeah.
Oh, so you don't even gotta
people
get no
with the
shots?
trait, yeah,
Going
people with the
Africa.
trait are like, it's like a superpower almost. Like, I can't get malaria at all,
Yeah.
but I can't get full blown sickle cell either. Like,
Full blown sickle cell.
it's
sound
crazy. Yeah, I do have the trait
Full-blown.
though.
Yeah.
Just a couple of them.
So you don't even got to get no shots going after.
Nothing.
You just go over there like, bitch, I got
Hey,
sickle
what's up?
cell.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm
I'm a
good.
sickle cellian.
I'm on a sickle cellian. It's crazy. Sickle cellian.
But that's a fun fact. If you have sickle cell, you can go wherever you want that has mosquitoes because you can't get malaria anyway.
Thanks, Dr. Nessa.
Anyway, so here's this clip from this this hot mess.
You came over, made sure you ate. And then when you were finished, you expected me to take your plate.
In the Nigerian culture, you are supposed to take your mother-in-law's plate.
Yes.
If you know you want to marry my son,
have to
you are
know.
supposed to respect me.
Mom, can you?
No, leave me alone.
What's the problem?
Stop it.
Wait,
Mom,
wait. Now.
No, stop it. You have to respect me. I'm not your man. She has to respect me.
She respects
She
me.
has to take my plate.
Mom, listen.
Yeah, come on.
All right, so basically, y'all can hear the commotion. She's upset. The young lady was actually well-mannered, well-composed. She even said, okay, mom, when the lady started screaming. So I'm just sitting here, like, the son is checking her, so I could give him that. And then I guess her daughter steps in, and then the husband basically is agreeing with the wife, like, it is supposed to be like this, whatever. But
And
there's...
what was said?
Huh?
What was said? Because I didn't catch all of that.
No, she just asked. She said, you expecting me to take your plate. The young lady said, you expect me. And she just started tweaking, like,
Oh, okay.
Like,
you're supposed to take my plate. You know what I'm saying?
like they're saying that
That's
it's
a bit much.
cultural. First of all, listen, cultural or not, I think there's a level of respect that you need to have for your daughter-in-law and mother-in-law, regardless, especially in circumstances like this. Because I didn't take your plate, like, you really gonna wild out and put on national television and try to embarrass me? Like, and I'm being very meek and very polite about it. Why are you spazzing out on me like this?
I think some people we're Americanized. Even though me and you are both Caribbean, like we have a lot of
Jaquay's African.
still, but like we're Americanized.
I will vote.
It's not that our culture doesn't matter, but people like them, their culture is everything. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm Americanized. I don't know flipping out like that over a plate to me doesn't mean much. But for them, it's really ingrained in their DNA. You get what I'm saying? Like
the pride is-
But I don't
it's
think
there.
I mean, even I get what you're saying, but I still don't think that they act like that. Like mother-in-laws, I mean, some might be crazy. Like some might be crazy, but I don't think they're off rip acting like that over. Maybe if it's a
I don't
paper
think it's
plate.
an off
Not
rip
off rip.
thing.
She's
Yeah, I don't
probably
think it's an
tired
off
of
rip
John.
thing. Yeah, it's not an off rip thing. This ain't the first time she met Shorty. I doubt it.
But why? But in that
Why go
situation,
off the hinges?
yeah.
I don't know. If
She
it's,
might be tired of Shirley.
You know what I'm saying? It could be that too. Because to go off like that, she might be sick of it. She might have been told before and forgot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that'd have been convenient to forget when the cameras is on and then now it's up. You get what I'm saying?
But
So
you know, like when so like you said before, in African community, and I'm gonna say community, bro, because they still have a strong sense of community too.
Heavy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they meet up and have events and
Tons of
prayers
shit,
and you know what I'm saying? But so do the Asians and shit like that. You feel me? Like
And the Jews.
Like, yeah, it's like a real network. Like, you feel me? They know each other. You feel me?
So
like
their
they be
culture
tied in,
doesn't-
so their culture is
it
still
doesn't
standing.
die.
It's not
super
dying.
strong. Yeah.
So here's what I read in the comments.
And they expect the, you know what I'm saying, people to really fall in line with it. You feel me? Because they're gonna keep their culture, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. I get
Standing.
that. Because you're marrying into that culture. So
That's what I
again,
wanted to get to.
I don't agree with her tweaking like that.
Yeah, no.
And if my mom, because my mom's culture too in her way. So like if Vanessa walks into the house, my mom expects Vanessa to greet her. That's something I told Vanessa from like jump. You get what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
you can't wait for the mom to greet. You have to greet the mom. That's just culture. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
So, but let's say Vanessa walked in and didn't do that. My mom's not doing that.
You're not gonna tweet.
She's not gonna tweak.
Yeah.
She'll talk to me afterwards and I don't like that. She
Big head motherfucker.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, think she just
like
come in.
she'll definitely make a mention of it. Like
For sure.
But she won't do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I've had people come to my crib, you feel me, before
Mm-hmm.
for like events and shit. You know, Shirley, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
culture too type
Yeah.
shit. So like people come in, go to the bathroom, walk past Shirley type shit.
Don't
you know what I
say-
mean?
yeah.
Don't speak type shit. And then it's just like that is kind of rude. You know what I'm saying? You think about it.
It is, but then you thinking about somebody not trying to disrespect. They look at it as disrespect talking to your woman type. It's weird rules mixing. You get what I'm saying? Like
See, bro. See, that's no. I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
So I had one of my boys. He said some shit one time, right? Like he said he saw Shorty and my son. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At the store, and didn't speak. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I think that's weird. You feel me? Like I think if you my man's like that, you feel me? And you see my
Yeah,
wife and
it's
kid
a
out and you
level
don't
thing.
speak, it's weird. You
It's a
feel
level
me?
thing. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
real talk, bro. Like,
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
If I
Like,
ate with y'all, like we had cookouts together.
Yeah,
We go to
facts.
kids parties together. If I see your wife and your child, I should make it known that I'm here and I see y'all.
right.
And like, they're safe. Hey, Jaquay's eyes are
You
here
dig me?
now. You get what I'm
Word
saying?
is bond.
Yeah.
So
You better know it.
I do understand
And
that.
That's how I see it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? His point was more like, like it's weird if he did say something because you don't know if niggas gonna think he trying to talk to him.
No,
And I'm
see?
like, is that trauma that you've dealt with or
It
something,
must
bro?
be.
Because I guess I don't be around no niggas that get on
do
that.
that,
You
yeah.
feel me? Like real shit. If you like, usually we kind of already went through that shit in our life with niggas and fucking with niggas, bitches, and you feel me? So like,
yeah.
we
This is a
kind of already
different stage,
separated. You know what I mean?
I mean, but sometimes there's people that I know and I'm just not in the mood to talk. I'm not talking. I'm gonna just act like I ain't see you and you
Yeah,
act
if
like
I
you don't see
you
me.
in the store, but this
It's
also,
a different
we
relationship.
also-
It's,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
us.
Yeah.
So, but with him to play devil's advocate for what your man
But bitch,
said,
he been around for
I know,
this
but
longer than.
no,
But they both been around for 15 plus.
no, but I get that. But
Your voice cracked too. You
in-
dead ass
Yeah,
too.
he's feeling it.
15
That's why I
plus.
was like, you feel me? Like, what do you mean?
I
you
think
didn't
that's
speak?
what I was saying with the mix of cultures. What you just described is Black American culture. Like, no, if I see homeboy wife with his kid, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna tell him, I see
Yeah,
shorty.
he told me he seen her and shit. I'm
Exactly, because the respecting is to tell you he saw her. So now you know, hey, I had eyes on her.
See,
If anything would have
but
went
I
down.
understand that, right?
You know what I'm saying?
See, look, I understand that like 100%. I understand.
Right.
I get that the respect aspect that you're trying to give me, and I can respect the respect that you're trying to give me. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why it's no big deal. But the other part is just like that's in your psyche. So
it
like,
is.
are you the nigga that would get on that? Like, you feel me? Like, and that's why you just like, all right, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing to this bitch.
Guilty.
Because it's like,
Like, I ain't gonna say nothing to her because
you
I can
just
get
want
like
to
that.
not cross no lines, or you care about
Saying
the
hi.
relationship. No, I'm saying you care about the relationship that he has with you so much that he don't even want to be in the area of crossing the
Yeah.
line like that.
I could
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
that standpoint.
It's Black American culture, and like you understand it because we grew up here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I
like-
wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like if my like I grew up with like see my mom and dad they're the type they still popular, like you dig what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, bro,
How your mom
it's
doing?
speaking to everybody. they speak to everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, no, it's not like vice versa. Like my mom going to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, did it. My mom's not really doing it, you feel me?
Right,
And
right.
my dad not going out his way, but
To
like
go crazy.
if it's
In
this
front
is
of
my
you?
man's
Yeah,
wife,
no,
like
no,
you feel
no,
me?
I
Like
get that.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Like, this is my man,
I don't fully agree with you. But I understand where he's coming from. I understand where he saw it might have been respectful, but I don't fully agree with him not. If we sat down and we ate together and
Yeah.
we've had bonding
Yeah.
moments
You
as a
fam,
group,
too.
yeah,
I
like,
could understand both perspectives, though,
Yeah.
honestly. Just because of how sensitive things are right now, I wouldn't want to go up to
I ain't one of
somebody's
them
husband
niggas,
or
man.
wife and say hello and then put myself in a position where, like, oh, they saw me and, oh,
See,
this
like-
how they said hi or how they said what's up. No,
a
thank
woman
you.
going up to somebody's husband weird.
That's what I said. But
Yeah.
then that's when I started gaining a little more understanding of the situation because
Yeah, because I
can
seen you
view
in
it
the
both
store.
ways.
Because if I see Quay in the store, I'm like, what's up, fatty? Or like, what's up? Or like,
No, I'm saying a woman.
Fuck do she think she's
it's V doing V things. A woman going up to like your homeboy in a store. I mean, it can be read wrong. It could be. It can be. It could be.
that's
Just
why you supposed
speak.
just ignore
it
them.
It could be read wrong though.
I feel it. Just speak. Like
Speak what,
I'm not
though?
saying beat down. Like
No, no.
like if you going and y'all having a heavy beat down, like you know what I'm saying. Like don't you don't have to beat
Just
down.
say, oh, hey,
Women
how
don't-
you doing?
Oh, hey,
Women
such
don't
and
got
such.
that.
All right,
I
how you
don't think
doing?
women
All
got
right,
that.
yeah, it was nice seeing you. Yeah, how's your
What you
girl?
mean
All
women
right,
don't
good.
got?
Women don't got like if they know you, women don't got they don't got that where it'll be able to be separate. Like somebody will see that interaction and be like, oh, you not with such and such? No, I seen her with. You know what I'm saying? It can be read wrong if it's
fucking
your
hate people.
woman.
I hate
It's
people.
nasty. I hate it.
I hate
if
it.
it's your woman going, she extra smiling and joking and shit, which is something that's innocent. Like perfect example. If she seen you, bro, I know y'all joke. I know y'all be like, but if somebody outside of what we know sees that interaction and it feels like they're getting some loyalty points with me. They're gonna come back and tell me, oh, I ain't know. Listen, we can't suck our teeth if a lotion condom could break up a relationship. Shit like this, you know what I'm saying? It's on the
But
same lines.
that's a whole condom that could have been a dick inside of compared to a high.
Hello.
Oh my Lord! No, it's
It
not.
is on the same line.
The
It's like,
dick said hello to the condom. The dick didn't say hello to her.
there's no dick and no condom. It was lotion and a
She
condom.
don't know
somebody-
that.
Oh, and I don't know. You're not talking to this nigga behind my. Do you see?
You know damn fucking well.
But look, what happens is it's not about what we know. It's about the interpretation.
No,
right?
that's true.
It's about how it looks.
So
almost.
now I can't talk to V.
It's gonna look crazy. But
Now I can't talk
no. That's example. Me being the type of nigga I am, she better say something to you.
That's what I'm saying.
don't
Like,
make
that's what I'm like,
sense
bro.
if it don't.
If Lady was out at the store and seen you,
I'm
like,
gonna-
bro. If you don't
I'll be like,
speak,
yeah,
that's
like, you know what I'm saying?
weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is. I mean, unless you purposely not in the mood to talk and you walk past, I get that.
Especially if she with the kid. I see Angel or
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
no!
I'm gonna yoke up your son. Yeah, Lord, I
That's what I'm
told
saying.
you I was
Like,
gonna
if
catch you
you
without your
don't,
dad.
if you don't, it's weird.
It
Yeah.
is weird because
You
then
feel
where's
me?
the family?
And it's like
at?
if you don't speak, then I'm like, why you ain't speak?
Where's
You
the
know what I'm
family at?
Right.
Where's
That's
that
weird to
part?
me. Like,
So the questions,
You know what I'm saying?
excuse me, the comments were saying that the mother should take into consideration that she is a Black American woman, and that the only reason that she's tripping out like that is because she doesn't want her
She
son.
doesn't want her son with a Black American woman.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
She.
It's as simple as that.
Because
It
that's
ain't
what they were
nothing
saying in
else.
the comments.
That's
Like
exactly
there were,
what it is.
I seen Nigerian people comments, and they were like, "Oh, her behavior is very absurd. It's very nasty. It's terrible. It's horrific." Whereas there's Black
that
American
shit horrific.
yeah, they did.
That's
Whereas Black Americans were saying it's simply just because
She don't want that. What
she
they call
don't.
them?
What do African people call Black people?
Akatas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she don't want that akata around her fucking son.
What is that? Is that like derogatory?
Yeah. So it's basically like
If you don't know, it sound cool.
it hurt. Yeah, it hurt a little bit more. And this is the reason it hurt a little bit more because it's nigga for niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Motherfucking akata.
yeah, like you feel me? It cut a little deeper than the word nigga. Like you feel me?
It even got the word
Because-
kata in there. It's cutting
yeah, 'cause
you.
You know, like when it's like nigga. You feel me?
You fucking nigga.
Like it's like nigger. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
it's like nigger,
we
nigger,
niggering
nigger.
it up.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
Akata, like it come with a stigma too. Like, you know, nigga has kind of been normalized now. Like even if a white person said it, it's basically like you just calling me. It's like basic. You're just trying to offend me. You feel me?
Right.
Akata, like when you say that shit, the stigma around it is just like.
Because it's a person
lazy,
that look like you saying
like
that.
you're
Yeah.
lazy.
It's Black
you're
American,
Black
bro. Like, it's
American.
Black American.
Yeah, you know what I
Black
Which
mean?
I
American
always
has a
think
bad
is
stigma.
yeah, like which I always think is so crazy because at the end of the day, whether a white person
They don't
or
care.
they,
Why
they're
y'all
gonna
didn't
look-
come get us? Huh? Why you ain't come get Why didn't you come get us?
Because I mean, the truth of the matter is, like, I mean, it's weird. It's a little odd, but we do look different. We look different. We act different. We operate different. We think different. We aren't necessarily the same outside of the skin color.
I don't think that it's look different because I feel like people they could look alike regardless if they're Spanish or Black or white. Like I feel like a lot of white people look alike. And that's not me just being racist. I'd be like,
See,
oh, isn't
yeah,
that Bob or
that's-
isn't that Bill?
But a white person could look at this white person, know that they're Turkish. That white person know that I mean, that's what they're used to. The same way me as a Black man, I could look at a dude and be like, oh, you might have some Jamaican in you or something.
Yeah.
you think you can.
I mean, no,
And
the
then-
new niggas don't listen. The new niggas, you don't know what they are.
Yeah.
It's very rare that somebody will look at me and say, "Are you Haitian?" Like maybe now
could
with the
pass
locks,
for
I could pass for anything.
When you saying the new
Yeah, you
ones, you
can.
saying like young boys, like
No,
the
like
ones with the scullies?
Oh, yeah.
30 something and under.
Oh.
The ones that are not born there or born here or like came here young, we don't necessarily I hate hearing that I don't look Haitian. I actually enjoy more when somebody can call out that I'm Haitian. But they usually gotta hear me talk or something or hear me suck my teeth and then they start piecing shit together and like, oh, you
I
you
can be
not
Jamaican too.
Right. But
Yeah,
then
because I thought
they'll
he was
go-
Jamaican before like we got together.
They'll go, you're not Black American, are you? And I'm like, what the fuck gave it away? What am I doing that's not
Akata, are you?
nigga shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a regular guy. Like, what am I doing that's giving away the fact that I'm not, like, you know, I have Caribbean in my culture. Like I didn't grow up listening to Marvin Gaye. I listened to Sweet Mickey. You
And I
feel
know
me?
it
Like,
sounds crazy, but I
Sweet
feel like
Meat.
Caribbean
Sweet
people have
Mickey.
a smell. Y'all realize that?
Okay, she's about to get canceled.
No, I don't care. It's the truth. It's like
about
we
to get
have
us
like a
canceled,
house smell. Like it's like a homey cooked food
It
smell.
smells like somebody cooked, and the food
Yeah,
that
like-
shit just travels outside with you.
Yeah, don't you-
Don't nobody get offended. She's not saying we stink.
No,
It's just the way she
and
said
if
it
somebody do
sounded
get
crazy.
I don't care because it's the truth.
I'm Caribbean heavy, and I
And
don't
I
want
am.
to offend our Caribbean
Why are we?
fans.
How they gonna? They gonna be like, yeah, I smell like
y'all
my
have a
grandma's
smell.
house.
Yeah, no, see, putting it like that is very different. And Caribbeans have a smell. You know
A
what I'm
good
saying?
smell.
You didn't say that either.
Well, they have a smell.
See?
Because grandma house
You got a
definitely got a
smell.
little, you know what I mean?
course, there's a-
But we're used to the smell, so it's not like
don't stink.
it doesn't. Yeah, it's not a throw up.
No, it's not like a ooh, not like that. It's
Some of
like
y'all
a
houses be
oh
smelling
man,
like
I know they
seafood,
just had
though.
plantains, or oh, I just know they had like some
Fried
good fried
fish.
something,
Yeah,
fried
like,
fish,
the
fried chicken.
fish-
Like
listen,
yeah,
I don't care who we offend. That fried fish smell, you stink. Fuck out of here. That shit stink.
I
that
love
fried
it.
fish shit
If
stink.
y'all bitches cook more, but your house smell like something too.
I love me
They
a good
don't-
fish
they don't
fry.
like cooking, man. You know they don't like cooking.
Look, man,
They
we
want
ain't
the
gonna,
man
we
to
ain't
cook
gonna go
now.
there. Yeah, they want us to cook.
Oh Lord,
So, like,
Lord,
Well, leave them alone today. They get beat on enough, man. Oh shit.
what?
I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, since we talking about getting beat on, I really want to cover this really quick, and we're gonna go fly through it and just leave it where it's at afterwards.
beat on?
No, well, not physically, but more so like by the internet. So Jess Hilarious and Lena, what's her name?
I don't know.
All right, so the new young lady that's on the show because of Jess Hilarious, they're trying to put them against each other for entertainment, but it's not really coming off as entertainment. The comments are getting to Jess and the comments are getting to the young lady, so now they're having a back and forth.
It's a young lady. Just getting adjust.
All right, well, whoever is getting to whoever, and Charlemagne and Envy, they're blaming them because they're supposed to stop it, but they're not stopping it, and people are now choosing sides on who should stay on the show, who shouldn't stay on the show, and you know, y'all did Jess wrong because she was on there first and she just left during maternity leave, and it's just a whole bunch of. So, what's your take on it?
All I'm taking from that is stop giving women with postpartum microphones and cameras. It's as simple as that. Jess
That
not
is harsh.
It's not harsh. Jess is not in no. She just had a kid. She is in no condition to be dealing with any of this. Her chemicals are all over the place. She might be breastfeeding. She's stressed. It's a lot going on. So to put her in front of a camera.
How
to
long
now-
ago did she give birth?
It don't matter. Postpartum could be up to 2-3 years.
Yeah,
it don't
but
matter if you gave
when
birth
was it
last
that-
week or she's fresh. That baby is not a year old.
And when she was talking, like when she got on there and had a chance to, you know what I mean, like confront them, her energy was more turned down and all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
And why is it all
like,
over the place?
And it just seemed like, all right, you were being overly emotional more than you had a point.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no so the girl even one of the things that stuck out to me. The girl goes, you know, when I took you to the office and said and such was there and he heard it and such. Jess goes, I don't even remember that even happening. And the other girl replies, that's exactly why I had Alex or whatever in the room, because you're dealing with a woman with postpartum. Like that's really what it is. So me personally, I think it's fucked up that they're not. I don't think there's enough postpartum awareness. It's as simple as that. There's not enough postpartum awareness. Jess should not be in these situations. She cannot handle it right now. It's just not fair.
All right, so when you
know
put
what I'm
it that
saying?
way, so I could understand, because it is a lot after you have a child. Your emotions are up and down, up and down. You can't think logically because
all.
you're in more of like survival and nurturing mode, and like you're still like
She's
in that
fucking
nesting
frantic.
type of environment. Which again, listen. You just need to take time off and focus on yourself. That way you don't come off as emotional that on national television or online.
I like I said, I get some of her points type shit when she was saying
Yeah.
this ran like a high school.
Yeah, but what did
you were
that?
saying Charlamagne like, yeah, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
so I
But what did
understand
that
that.
have to do with
But you were fine with that before.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean? It's not really, that's not really the issue.
What
What's
did it
really
have
the
to
issue
do-
is
it's the comments.
She feel like, the comments online, and she feel like Charlamagne and Envy as being the senior, you know what I mean, the leaders around that motherfucker, you feel me, should step up and control the paint a little more and protect her. And you know what I'm saying? Which that's not really wrong for her to want.
But it's the internet. Jess,
But yeah, you
you're a
also have to
comedian.
see it for what it is. You've been in this industry. You're not a newbie in this shit either.
But why is it all of a sudden her mind's a little fucked up from it?
Yeah.
Why they've been calling Jess ugly, skinny, nobody.
And
They've
this
been
shit
tearing her shit up for
now,
years.
I'm sure it's hitting her now.
It's hitting her now because of postpartum.
Right? They're like, dang, your nose got fatter.
You know what I'm saying? And they violating her. And the crazy part is she just mentally she can't deal with it right now. You get what I'm saying? So now she goes back to the show and she tries to make an enemy of the girl. The girl keeps bringing it to the side like, yo, we don't have to be like this. That's logic. There's no logic dealing with somebody who's like overly emotional like that, overly stimulated. There's no logic there. So no, Jess not about to listen to that. Charlamagne and Envy are two dumbasses who don't understand what's going on with
control
Jess.
the paint. Yeah.
So instead of them saying, all right, let's chill out, like let's mediate this, they're like, yo, let's up it for entertainment value.
Yeah, because they definitely did that.
But in a normal situation where Jess is not out of her right mind, it's good. It's good content.
No, it is good content. It's just right
Make
now it's
them
bad
clash.
timing.
But as she said, there is no such thing as good timing when you want to have a kid.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like she chose to have a kid, and this is what comes with it. Like I feel like there's no fucking postpartum awareness at all. I just think more people. Man. I think it should be for men. It should be for women. It should be for everybody.
When the word first came in, it was kind of just like, all right, you feel me? Oh, postpartum, it sounds serious.
Right.
But all right, okay. Now I feel like just like everything else, it's just become a word, and they just say
don't put
it, and
no value
it's just
in it.
another excuse, and yeah, like there's no value on it.
Yeah, postpartum is very difficult to deal with, especially if you don't have a good support system, especially if you've been through some traumatic things during pregnancy.
Even if you had a good pregnancy, even if you had a good support system, postpartum is dangerous.
No,
it don't matter what's
it doesn't take
going
away
on.
from that. But if you don't have those things, it makes
That
it
shit
worse.
matter.
Yes, it does.
That
It
shit's
makes it
bad.
worse.
You can have a great support system. You're still I'll explain it. Postpartum is putting a woman in a state where she's not in her right frame of mind. It doesn't matter if the dude or somebody has to be the enemy. And most of the time it's the baby father, husband, whatever, right? Most of the time it's him. If it ain't him, it's mother-in-law. If it ain't her, it's your dad. If it ain't, someone has to be the enemy when she's going through postpartum. And if unfortunately that person is you, her husband or mother-in-law, whatever, yo, there's nothing you're going to be able to say to make any of this shit right. So whether she had a support system, like let's say she's fighting with her husband and her mother's her support system, it doesn't make the postpartum easier. She's still going through it. The op is the husband and he's going through some shit now. Same thing if it's the husband now and she's aiming at her mother or her father or the husband's mother. It don't matter which way she pointed. So regardless of what support system you give it, she's not in her right frame of mind regardless.
But what I'm saying to you is it makes it worse when you don't have a support system, like, and you don't have anything, and you have the internet telling you what you should do and what you should be and how you should operate, how you're not supposed to have a baby and expect a career. Like, there's all of that goes into it. So on top of dealing with having a new baby and you getting used to this new body and all, like, the negativity is going to get to you 10 times worse if you don't have that support. And again, I don't really know her support system. I don't know who her baby dad is, but she needs some type of at least therapy to help her through this process and to stay out the comments, because the comments are never a friendly place, like, ever.
Word is mine.
Definitely stay out the comments.
A postpartum mind.
Postpartum, that's what caused her to, like, you know what I'm saying, look at Shorty a certain kind of, she even said it, and I respect a lot of the stuff she was saying, but I still feel like she was oversharing when she didn't really have much to say when she was saying.
Like when she said it on the internet, I guess when the feelings were fresh.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like her points were more concise. And then when she got on there,
she started like
it was just like,
Jess, turn it off. Like,
yeah,
go
like,
chill.
Stop. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But then again, she could have a dude in her corner right now saying, "Yo, babe, don't do that." She won't listen.
Right.
That's just what it is right now. You get what I'm saying? But again, it's not. Nobody takes this shit. That's another. Hey, fuck it. We're here, right? That's another thing. You men and women, I'm blaming both. You men and women that are fucking unprotected and getting Shorty pregnant, but you don't want her to keep the kid, and now she goes and has an abortion. You know she still gets postpartum, right? Like, you know all that shit is still going on, right? Like,
yeah, there's some level of hormones that stay within you.
Yo, it don't stop because the baby's gone. No, you just fucked her for the next year. So sometimes you see chicks, you know, go through all this shit and start going to find themselves. Bro, she probably just had you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably just,
Damn.
I'm for real. Like, people really don't deep think into that shit because they think,
I knew that bitch in here last weekend during the performances was tripping, but she must have just had a 40. That's probably the fuck it was.
all jokes aside, bro, it be like that. Like, and it's not, I don't know, it's like, it's not enough awareness. It's just, why do you think so many relationships end after she has the kid? You think he's always doing wrong? Or you think, yo, this shit is serious? Like, people argue, people fight. Like, some of the worst times in a relationship is after a kid.
Yeah, you deal with some real shit. And, like, this is my thing, because there's always some credence to what's being said. You feel me? Like, yes, like, just like with Jess, there's some credence to what's being said. She's not just completely bugging.
No.
But overall, you're bugging. You
Yeah.
feel me? You don't realize that you're going through something. So you're not seeing it clear. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you're looking at something, but you're not seeing it clear. You feel me? You're seeing it. You're
Something that's a
overanalyzing.
2, you're gonna approach it like it's a 10.
Yeah, and you're making it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're making something, but this is why I say, like, because you can't call anybody crazy, bro.
No,
like,
not crazy.
Because now, if you, like, because more than likely, unless it's like schizophrenia or some shit, you know what I'm saying? More than likely, you have some credence to the claim or the way that you're feeling, right? But you're not dealing with it in a healthy way.
Right, because there's no way for you to actually deal with it the way that you're supposed to if your emotions are being unregulated because of what you're going through. There's a lot, like, I know it might seem very surface to people, but women start to feel unattractive. You can't sleep. You're trying to breastfeed. You're trying to get this baby to go to bed. You're trying to talk to your husband. You're trying to balance doing this. You want to keep the same routine that you used to have, but you just can't. Those first 6 weeks are the roughest because not only are you healing, you're dealing with this new life and you're dealing with all these changes. So that can be difficult in itself, especially when you're doing it in the public eye. You don't have any privacy. And I know they're like, oh, that's what comes with it. But in the same breath, it's like, why not just allow that person to be,
Get on your Rihanna. You can't, I don't like because Tiana Taylor was kind of saying something like that.
What?
A lot, like, you know, privacy and all. You gave that up. I know it's tough to say, but you gave that up.
No, you did.
You gave it up, and you
But
willingly
people
gave
should
it up
be
because
able to accept it.
everybody before you saw that they had no private life. You saw everyone they were dating, everyone they were fucking. If they got a divorce, you can't think you're so special now as a celebrity that it can be put away. It's not gonna work that way.
I just think people should be more sympathetic because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would want that.
People don't give a fuck.
No, clearly they don't. I'm just saying that they should be.
I mean, there's so many things that should be happening that don't. So the thing is, if we harbor on what should, we'll be here all day, if I'm being honest with you. But the truth of the matter is, there's certain people in these situations where you need to, you can't expect the comments to be kind because you had a kid. Jess was calling people kids ugly when she didn't have a kid.
No, right.
Now you turning around and now you're feeling it, but it's not that I don't feel bad for Jess. I feel bad because she has postpartum and nobody's really, you know what I'm saying? At least it doesn't look like anybody's like giving a shit. But it's also like, remember who you were. Remember who the internet is. Remember what it is.
That's what I'm saying. You're not in the right state of mind to understand like what you've done. And people never reflect on what they do. It's always what is done to them.
Yeah, nobody
no
gives a
one
shit what
ever,
they
even
do.
in the spotlight, people don't give a damn what they've done. They could have called 10 babies ugly. Kanye West right now is going, he's going off the hinges and he's calling people kids different. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Kanye bugging.
if somebody was to say that about him, you seen it?
He's wilding.
And then he
bugging.
drugged, he put 50 in it.
I don't want to talk.
I know you don't want to talk about it.
I love Ye. I love his music.
I thought it was Yee.
Yeah. Kanye.
No.
Vanessa, do you have postpartum?
Sometimes, I feel like I gotta walk around with the cards with the accent. Yay. Why would it ever be Yee? It's only one E.
Yee.
Kanye.
Hey, listen, that's how you know English ain't my first language.
Okay, anyway, yeah, he bugging. He might be going through postpartum too. Shit, I don't know. Maybe
Who
it's
he?
permanent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
But where's the naked woman that's supposed to be helping him with that?
She is helping him by letting him express himself.
Through her?
Himself, like he
But
He
Bo
not a
naked.
yes woman. She's not a wife for real. That bitch is
What's a wife?
I don't know what it is.
Okay,
But I don't know what she is.
Yeah, I don't know what she is
She's
either.
like one of the weirdest people in the world. Like
But she's
remember
a
they got
direct
kicked out of the John.
But she's a direct representation of who?
Kanye.
All right, and that's it.
Bro, check me out, right?
That's it. That's all
Remember
he
they
cared
got
about.
kicked off the John because bro, his ass crack out. He was getting his dick sucked on a boat.
Yeah.
What?
And they got kicked out the John.
Who is
in Italy,
this?
Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye. Damn, you don't
Yeah, you
remember
don't give a
Gay's
fuck.
black ass.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
in
care.
France.
Yeah.
It was
Was it
Italy,
France?
Italy or France? It was
But
France.
I feel like
Oh.
she's like a Kim K clone, like a bad clone, but
Mm-hmm.
a clone. You feel me? Like that's how I felt first. Like who the fuck is this bitch that kind of looks like Kim K? That's like, but a clone Kim K. You feel me?
She's
Like
just
you know
doing
how
what her
clones a
husband
little
saw
more
her
like,
do.
you feel me? So she looked more like that. She don't speak. She wears weird fits.
Or
Because of
naked.
him.
Yeah,
naked.
yeah, and she probably tells her everything to do.
Yeah.
Everything, you feel me? She just listens to everything. That's what it seems like.
That
You
sounds
don't want,
like
you,
hell.
you wouldn't want that as a husband, right?
No.
What's the perfect wife then?
What do you mean?
Let's get into some cross and mind shit.
Does that
Because
exist?
she's not a wife. You said it. She's not a wife. Or what the
I'm,
standard
Are they
of
I
a
meant to
wife?
say she's not a wife, she's a robot.
Okay.
She's not
All
a
right.
wife.
That's fine.
She's like a slave almost.
That's fine too. So what's a wife? What are we expecting from wives? We want some cross and mind shit.
Disobedience.
Look, and I think when we say bro, you're fucking sick. I think when we say we want submission, I think that's what women picturing in their heads, like Kanye West and Bianca.
I mean, but what you asking him? What's the perfect wife for you?
I would wait for him to answer
Damn,
first.
V, can I
The
fucking
fuck?
talk?
Oh,
She's cutting you off before you even
fuck,
get a
like,
chance.
Damn, like I'm about to
Jesus
throw something at
Christ.
you. Like, what do I have?
You asking him, but what about he didn't answer?
Damn.
Shit.
Yo, so yo, you see?
Yo, and then they'll be in the comments, oh, y'all cutting her off. No, the fuck we not. She cutting us off.
Man, you're
not.
sick.
Insanity.
Let me stop.
Help.
All right, we
Nah,
done
so
bullying.
yeah, wherever I was, where was I? I think I was saying something.
You were saying that when women hear submission, they think
Fuck that.
robot, they think Kanye and Bianca.
Yeah,
or
they
whatever
think
it is.
Kanye and Bianca type shit. That's not what a man typically looks for in a wife because
Right.
I don't look at her as motherly. I don't look at her as
Right.
like the kids can be around her. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable like leaving kids around John
with half
around her.
naked, yeah, with pineapples.
It's
on
not
her
even
nipples.
the fact that she poses like half naked, bro. Because there's women who like Kim K did that shit. You feel me? Like
Her
you know
kids
what
don't
I'm
want to be
saying?
around her either.
But she's more motherly. She's more motherly, bro.
You can ask her. I don't know, man.
You ever like you see their shows and shit? Like they, you know what I mean? I'm
She
not saying
seems
it's-
more motherly. It's
she's
just
more
because of her
motherly than
past, it
John.
doesn't give off. But she got North to deal with. North don't give a damn
That's
about
Kanye
Kim.
West.
That's her dad. She
Yeah,
her dad.
she is Kanye to a T.
Yeah. So like I said, for in a wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we need to see more. You feel me? Like and yo. So sometimes, right, when we ask for shit,
Mm-hmm.
right, we get what we want, and we don't realize that we got what we asked for.
That sounds insane, by the way.
Okay.
That
I
sounds
mean,
insane, by the way.
so he gave.
So you might want a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? You
But
might
you don't know
want,
what that means.
But that strength comes with a little bit of disobedience too. Go ahead.
Okay. So what would you say on your behalf?
I can keep going, but I gotta
on my behalf of what?
Like, what is the perfect wife for you?
I don't know. I don't think that should exist.
What?
The perfect wife don't exist.
So what's the perfect husband?
I don't know. I'm not gay. How the fuck would I know what the perfect husband is?
Okay, so do you feel like
know.
you're the perfect husband?
No, there's no such thing as perfect.
All right, so what's the ideal then?
I don't know. I don't like men.
Not for the husband.
fuck?
What's an ideal wife?
An ideal wife?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe that, if I'm being honest.
So you asked him to put him on a hot seat.
Yeah,
and there's-
because he made the statement of that's not a wife. So if that's not a wife, a woman that listens to everything her man says and if that's not a wife, I wanted to know from him because he said that what is a wife. Not that I had some grand opinion on what a wife is. I'm tired of being on the front of our clips being torn up for my opinions. I don't have an opinion on what a wife is because if I did, everybody would be upset again. I don't feel like upsetting people this week.
Fuck people and them being upset.
don't
But
feel like
on the
upsetting people
real,
this week.
that's a smart answer by you, though.
Yeah, very
You know what I'm
much
saying?
so.
You're a smart man. You feel me?
Peace. I'm
'Cause
choosing peace.
When your wife asks you,
Exactly. What a perfect
wife.
What a perfect wife
What's
is.
a
Yeah, 'cause
perfect
I wanna
wife?
know.
She always thinks she's like, that's a perfect wife. And then, look, she cut me off. She didn't even want to hear
didn't
my
wanna hear
answer.
you.
Look, straight at Rob.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the perfect wife?
So imagine my dumb ass falling for that trap and listing what a perfect wife is while she's checking off what she is and what she isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, so I ain't the perfect
See,
wife.
that's
I don't got-
postpartum shit right there.
Look at these fingers. Peace.
Yeah.
I'm choosing peace, baby.
Hey, yo, so
Fuck that.
look, and
What's a
that-
perfect husband? The fuck?
Yo, so look.
I don't have an
Look,
answer.
how about this?
You would never.
Look, nobody's perfect.
None.
You feel me? So I feel like the perfect partner is somebody that is everything that you're not. You feel me? And some people view that as like, oh, we're too different or whatever. You feel me? But like, you know what I mean? There's going to be common denominators. You feel me? But your partner should be strong in the areas that you're not.
Yeah.
You feel me? And vice versa. You feel me?
So doesn't that cause a rift or a divide in certain areas? Like that's
It
very
do.
true.
Because
It's
it's good
very
come
true.
with the bad.
Yeah, but
even
sometimes
even in
it's-
perfection.
There's no perfection.
Yeah,
we'll,
no
we'll
perfection.
we'll go with ideal. V said a nice word. She
Yeah.
said ideal.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go with ideal, right? Because then there's areas of that person you'll never really get to access because y'all so different. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm speaking again,
Talk
right?
about it.
Because there's areas and sections of that person you'll never really get to access because y'all so different for real. Even if
Man.
they are what you aren't and you are what they aren't, and somehow, some way,
Yo,
there's a
yin
balance.
and yang, right? And it's a
but
perfect balance.
You know, in that yin, there's that little black
Yeah.
in that yang. It's a little. You'll never access that because y'all so different. You won't
I don't
sit
think there's
down
nothing
and
wrong
do
with
this,
that.
huh?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that though.
Nah, what Rob is
Yeah,
saying
she's
was
missing
something that was so deep
Power
and
lines,
profound. You feel me? Yeah, power lines. It was up over your head. You didn't even realize it was there. Not
What
saying
you trying to
that
say? Because
you
I'm
didn't-
a woman.
No, because you're going through postpartum. You just don't know. It's like nah, but no. So he's saying that if I don't want to misquote
No,
you.
say it.
All right. So he's saying that I don't want to misquote you.
Go ahead.
Go
What you're saying? What
crazy.
are you saying?
I said what I was saying.
Okay, but he's
There's
trying to break
parts-
it down.
All right. So there's parts of a person that you're not going to access, like
Right, and I got
like
that.
somebody. Like check me out, right? So you see how like me and you are, like we bugged out and like we greet each other with insults, right?
Right.
You feel me? So it's like that level of like I don't know, maybe comfortability.
almost, yeah.
You feel me? Like some people won't ever access that side of me, like never. You feel what I'm saying?
I get what you're
like,
saying.
whether it's good or a bad thing,
They'll
whether it
never see
matters
it.
or not. You feel me? But when you're if you're with somebody, right, and this is our relationship, this is how we are, you're the exact opposite of me, you ground me, you know what I'm saying? We just on this nice, you feel me, this nice balance, this nice relationship, partnership, you might not get a fun side of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you might not get, you know what I mean?
Might
like
not.
you might not catch me in my bag like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because that's
you
not
might
what this is.
You might not access certain parts of me. Like, and it's fucked up. It sounds
messed
crazy.
up, but
Is it
that's
messed
life.
up?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds fucked
It
up.
is messed up,
but-
How is
but
it
that's
messed
just
up?
life.
Because, bro,
Because you should be
people
able
are
to
gonna want
open
all
up
of you.
to
How?
That's what I'm saying. People
Let's get
people are
to
gonna
it.
want.
The crossing minds.
because you should
They
if
gonna
you're
want all
gonna
of
be with
you.
somebody, you should be open and you should be able to express yourself regardless. Like you should just do it.
regardless of what. Now that's crazy because it's like saying, "Yo,
Go ahead,
touch
cook,
this
Rob.
hot fire." It might burn you.
Yeah,
but
so what?
because it's your fire, allow it to burn you.
Yeah.
The fuck are we talking about?
That's what happens
y'all
when you
serious?
Yeah, that's a gamble that you have to take when you're
That's
in a
not a
relationship.
gamble. You know it will hurt. Why the fuck would you do it?
Everybody can't feel the burn.
Huh?
Everybody can't feel the
Oh,
burn.
you're right. The scar tissue's so tough now you don't feel the burn no more. It's still hurting. It's still injuring.
Yeah.
So it's okay now, but because of scar tissue?
Yeah.
No. That's terrible advice.
That's not terrible advice. Why
You're
not
telling
be
somebody
open?
to continue to get burned?
But why not be open with your part? It is like Quay said, it is it's fucked up, but that's reality. It happens.
And I'm
but
saying it's okay for it to be like that.
It's okay, but that's just life. That's what I'm saying. But it's still fucked. It doesn't take
I don't
away
think
that
it's
it's
fucked up.
Hold on,
that is fucked
no,
up.
stop. Let me mediate real fast.
Please do.
It's not fucked up. It sounds fucked up.
No,
but
it
it's
is
almost
fucked up.
fucked up in a way where we were saying before, and this was a point that you were standing on, was everybody gotta know everything. You feel me? Like, so that's like it's some shit that
They
you
don't
shouldn't
have to.
It's some shit that you shouldn't say to your partner.
That's a fact.
If you know.
If you know
But
your
it doesn't
fucking
take
partner.
away
You know
that
your
it's still
partner.
fucked up, though.
It's not fucked up.
It is.
No,
It still
no,
takes
that's
away
not
from it.
I'll give you a perfect example. Perfect, light example. Let's say you wake up one day and you want to get into camera work. You mention it to your partner and she makes a big deal out of the shit. You still gonna go get into that camera work and you won't mention it again. Why the fuck am I mentioning it again? Why would I
It's
mention
something
it?
new. She probably is
what?
shocked and she
For
doesn't
what?
understand. Because why not? Who are you going to talk to it about then?
Not your ass who don't like cameras.
See, you see,
Hey,
that's
yo,
what I'm saying. That's
nah, look.
selfish. That's fucked
No,
up.
no,
You
no.
with this
That's
person.
selfish or the
Time out.
reaction?
Hold on.
Is that selfish or the reaction of your partner to you expressing
It's new.
yourself? So the fuck, it's not for you.
Yeah, but it's still a new
It's not for
sensation.
you.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
still a new
it's not-
sensation.
It's not for you.
It doesn't matter.
So
yo,
where's
so
the
time
so
out.
she said
Hey, yo.
selfish. How selfish is it that if it's not for you, that's when it becomes an issue? That's fucked up, right?
No, it's not
I
fucked
thought
up.
that's
Yo, hold up.
fucked
So
up.
look, let me give y'all
Go crazy.
an example. Shit I deal with, right? So, like in the studio,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a producer. I get in a lot of creative bags, right? So now, I can get creative. You feel me? I do that.
heard the
But
music.
but is my partner ever gonna meet producer Quay?
No.
For real? Like, so look, this is what I'm saying. Something as heavy as music, right? And the connection that I have to that. You feel me? That's like, it's everything to me. You feel me? It might not mean shit to you, but that shit is like, music is life type shit. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So I'll be in that bag. You don't necessarily give a fuck about that.
At all.
Every time I tell you about it, you don't have the reaction that I, like, that's like, you know what? All right, so let's just,
Remember the
you're
Drake,
just not going to get this
remember the
part
drinking
of me.
party song?
What?
The one we was like, yo, this shit hard. Like, we was damn near dedicated into shorties. We played the song.
Oh,
but
yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
give a fuck about it. But do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, the loyalty?
Loyalty. But if we would have kept that song to just ourselves, it would have felt better. We told them, this is you and you. I'm sorry, but it's both of you. We told, yo, loyalty was busting. Like, I'm like, you're a star. It said everything how I felt about
Word is life. Word is
I
life.
was like, damn, this is great. You playing for shorty? Oh, this is nice. I should have kept this shit to
Nah,
my
What are
you gave
you, what are
too
you
big
supposed
of
to
a
say? You're
smile.
supposed to be like,
I said,
oh my
no,
fucking
no,
God,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
the
no.
best song
Don't do that.
I
No,
heard
don't do that.
in my
'Cause
whole
what did they say?
fucking life.
They said share,
Now
right?
you downplaying
No,
it.
exactly. That's the women tactic.
No, it's not,
don't
because
cut
what
us
do you
off,
want?
please.
But
Don't
I
cut us
wasn't
off. didn't
finished
say-
though.
I never
wasn't
stopped.
Clearly,
I
go
never
ahead,
stopped.
finish.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Listen, when you, I'm glad I remember that example, yo. I'm
get
cooking, right?
triggered over
Now
here.
I'm cooking, right? I try to chill. Now I'm cooking. We on the crossing minds. Let's cook. Yo, nobody wants you to jump up, but if you want somebody to be able to share with
To
you,
show genuine interest.
So-
So
Interest,
it's
like,
not
hold on,
selfish
I'm
that
not
you
done,
don't
ma'am.
want
I'm not
that
done,
you
ma'am.
want this
Hold on.
person
Wow,
to
wow,
react a
whoa,
certain
man.
way.
Hey,
That's not
V.
selfish.
Holy hell.
If you don't want me to
holy
mute
hell.
your
Okay,
mic,
go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
if you don't want me to mute your,
You have to mute that motherfucking mic. Triggered. So again, it ain't about the reaction, but don't come around.
Don't-
Bro,
I mean, V, yo, stop.
And this is, ladies, this is a message for y'all, because V gonna get y'all fucking dumped. Don't ask a man to share with you, and then when he shares with you, you kind of, so what the fuck is he sharing with you for? Because once I said it to him, hey, bro, yeah, that's how, they didn't even give it a listen for
Or her.
Or, see,
Damn, they don't wanna
that's
talk
different.
about that.
Now, then it becomes, why you can tell that bitch
this
that
bitch,
song and this
this
bitch.
bitch,
Well, this
this.
bitch understood how I felt about you in this song. You know what I'm saying? It gets real deep. But you scream and share. You scream and be transparent. But if a nigga shares with you something that he thinks is special,
cracking your neck.
the reaction is, oh, it's all right. So
Yeah.
so now how did that it's all right make me feel? Go ahead,
So
Quay.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's no, because look, it's no. Yo,
Let's go.
there's nothing wrong with not being interested in something, right?
That's a fact.
So this is why I'm not like where it's not. That's why I said it's not fucked up.
It's not.
Because like the only reason it's fucked up is by that reaction that you just got. That's what makes it fucked up. Because
Right.
honestly, it's nothing wrong with you. Now, yes, as my person, do I want you to care?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I want you to care as much as I care about some shit. I want you to share the same passions. Bitch, I eat onions. And
I want you to eat
can't
this
eat
onion.
no good fucking dishes because you don't eat onions and you can't fucking.
You know what
Now
I'm
I
saying?
can't
It
cook like
happens.
that. You're blowing my shit. You feel me? So you know what
But
I'm saying?
y'all, that's-
It's like, but it's nothing wrong with it though. Like it's nothing wrong
with it.
with the lack of interest. But,
Nothing wrong with it.
But just know there's a whole side
That you're
of
not
that
gonna
person
get.
that you're not gonna
And that-
experience
it's
because
okay.
Look at you.
That's life.
What? Oh,
That's
it's
life.
It's life. All right,
Just
yeah,
not going to
it's
experience
life.
that person.
Don't take advice
Hey,
from
yo,
her, man.
So look, what I'm saying is,
Take
it
advice
ain't
from
nothing
me.
to get mad at, but it's something to accept that, like, all right, just know, you feel me?
I mean, but
this is our
that's
dynamic.
selfish to be like that too, because it's like you're expressing.
Now it's fucking
it is
selfish.
selfish.
Go ahead,
That's
tell us why.
fucking
We're not gonna cut
selfish.
you off.
You
At
want
all.
this person to react a certain way. You don't think that's selfish. You want them to be like, "Oh my fucking god, yeah."
now
No,
it's
don't cut
Yes.
off. Don't cut off.
Yes.
Don't cut off. Let
This
her go.
wrong?
No.
Let her go.
What? Who?
You gotta talk.
She
I'm
wasn't
trying to
saying
make
that.
sure.
Say that. So you saying it's
Y'all was saying how
it's selfish
I
to
brought
want
up the word
somebody to
to react a certain way,
want
but when
you-
I react a certain way, that's wrong. That's this. So how is that not the
No.
Yes.
She's throwing it.
Yes.
She's throwing it.
No,
The whole
no,
conversation's
no,
gone.
and it
No,
sounds
it's
like-
gone. It's
it
gone.
sounds-
No, it's there.
gone.
It's there.
gone.
Y'all
It's
just
gone.
trying to
It's
know.
gone.
No, it
It's
ain't no
gone.
trap.
It's gone.
You
We're
want us to
fearing.
react a certain
Yeah,
way.
let's get back
and
to
then
where
when
we was.
And then when we
Let's get
act
back
that,
to where we
when we
was.
act the way that
No,
we
no,
want to
no.
act,
Go
y'all
ahead, babe.
screaming and talking over me ain't gonna make me stop talking.
That's what I mean. It made
Anyway,
us stop talking
so
shit.
anyway, as I was saying, that's selfish to be that way.
So
You
want
can't be
somebody want
mad.
something. I'm just clarifying questions.
Yeah,
That's
be
it.
clear. You're
Yeah,
not
you
being
can't
clear.
be upset because of how that person reacts to a song that you
Nobody
played.
was upset.
Yeah, nobody was upset. That's
How
see
y'all
the-
not
see the
upset, but y'all
fallacy?
talking about it in a very upset mode. Y'all
It's
two
not-
got together
No, because you
and
started
y'all
with
did,
Rob.
y'all
and
discussed
this is
it.
why we're here. We're
Exactly.
here because you started
It
with
has
Rob.
nothing. And again, you see the words that are being used. No one said we was upset. No one's. All we said was, okay, I showed you something I was interested in. Your reaction to it was less than lackluster. Nobody's upset. I don't hate you. I don't love you less.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
not
want
gonna,
you to.
I'm just not gonna show you songs that I like because you might not like the same music. Exactly,
See?
Patreon. Fellas.
Yeah.
Ladies, do me a
Yeah.
favor, ladies. Don't follow her. God has favorite people, and she's one of them. So she gets blessed with everything. Do not follow her. You will not be as lucky. You will be done up. I promise you.
You won't.
I
promise
personally
you.
think what the display that we just saw is kind of general. That's what goes on.
That's
What
exactly
you trying to say?
goes
All
on.
women are like that?
Yes. I'm
But
sorry.
all men ain't like
no,
y'all.
No.
because if
Oh,
we ask,
okay.
because niggas will agree with us,
They'll-
and
100%.
and women will agree with you, and that's the disconnect, right? Because
Right there.
it's like you started talking about a whole bunch of shit that we didn't say. You feel me? Like,
Creating shit.
yeah, saying all right, boom, it's fucked up, and like, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
y'all was saying that it is fucked
No,
up.
we
no,
said
I'm
it
saying,
wasn't.
I'm saying,
All right,
that-
you know
that-
what? Fuck both of y'all.
I'm saying
Exactly.
fucked.
That's how the arguments usually end.
Yeah,
That's how they start.
I'm saying
I mean,
fucked up in a way where it's just like you would want this person to,
Yeah, you
to
would
be
want
able
it.
to experience all of you, but because you don't care about everything.
How do
I
y'all just say
you
that
don't
this person
you
don't
don't
care?
You care
You're not
about
even
me, but you
finishing.
don't show genuine interest in what it
Exactly.
is that I like.
Well, you have
Exactly.
to make that
So that's-
person.
No, the fuck
yes,
you do. That's fucking
yes,
crazy.
You do.
I gotta make you like what
yes,
I
you
like.
do. Yes,
That's fucking
you
insane.
have to introduce
That's
things
insane.
to people.
That's insane.
Yes,
You
you,
can
do.
introduce
you
it. Yo,
can
you can
introduce things. You see how you get? I thought you
That's
wasn't
fucking
upset. What's
crazy.
happening?
'Cause that's-
What's
that's-
happening?
you're lying
That's
to our
not
audience.
lying. That's not
You're
lying.
lying
You
to our
have to
audience.
make this person be interested in the things
Imagine.
that you are interested in.
How do you make
if they don't know they exist or they don't really
So
know
that-
that
so
is
that
their
would be
norm,
selfish.
just
That
how
would
is
be
that
selfish.
selfish?
All right.
That would be
You're
selfish.
introducing this person to your
No,
world.
you said make them
Make
like what
them
you want.
like
He
it.
introduced it and you didn't have an interest.
What?
Okay.
And you left it alone.
So
All right,
hold
so
on.
then
So
you
hold
keep
on,
bringing
hold
it
on.
up.
Nah,
You're like,
y'all
all right,
y'all
slowly
yelling
but
now. Hold on.
surely,
One mic,
you
one mic,
expose
one
this
mic,
person
one mic,
to
one
it.
mic, one mic.
How
Yo,
now
no,
it's
no,
one
hold on,
mic.
one
Go
mic.
ahead, go ahead.
I'm trying to be
Go
civil.
ahead, now it's one
I'm trying to
mic.
be civil. What she's asking for is for a nigga to push your head under the water and tell you breathe when you ain't got gills. It's insanity for
That's
real.
not what
Stop,
I'm asking
talking,
you.
man. Thanks.
That's
It's
not what I'm
insanity. You gotta
saying.
let me land. Thank you. It's insanity.
That's
If
not
a
what I'm saying.
motherfucker- We're not like that. The men that y'all think we are, we're not that. The narcissists, big-headed, controlling. If a nigga's controlling, yes, he's gonna make you go to all this shit that he go to, even if you don't fucking want to go. A nigga that actually care about your feelings is not gonna force you to do something you don't want to do. Because guess what? When he sees, oh, she's not interested, because we're about you. Even if it hurts us, we're about you. So if you're not interested, she's not interested in, all right, let's find something else. It's not like niggas give up. It's time to find something else that we could be interested in. Oh, she don't like this? Let's see if she like this. She don't like this either? Let's see if she like this. Jesus Christ, bitch don't like nothing. What the fuck does she like? All right, let's just see what she likes and let me make myself like that shit. That's what niggas do. But for y'all, you have me watching gay shows and you talking about some how many animes you watch with me?
I don't watch anime. You lying. Look, One Piece.
Huh? You watch the anime? You watch the live action?
The live action is still an anime. Yes, it is. You told me to watch it. You see the fucking lies? You said, have I ever watched it? Yes, I watched it. The One Piece.
Yeah. Then let's be specific. One Piece that you watch is not the anime,
Naruto
sweetheart.
and Dragon Ball Z.
You never watched it.
Yes, I did.
With who? Your other men?
With you.
With me?
Clearly, you a different man. Your whole attitude is changing. So you a different person, and you a Gemini. So there you go. I watched it with Rob A, and then I watched it with Rob B.
We're moving from what I'm saying to how I'm acting. No response to what I'm saying, but it's.
I am responding to that.
No, you're not. It's the
Yes, I
act,
am.
or I'm angry now, or I'm elevated, or it's tone policing. But what I'm saying, no matter how loud or how soft, is missed. The modern day relationship, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Y'all thought
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome, baby.
Yo, honestly, no, I think this is an interesting topic because
It is.
It's definitely emotion evoking and for real, it's something that for real, I'm being serious.
Me too.
It's something that like that miscommunication right there was I'm glad, like, yo, shout out to y'all because
You're welcome,
like
baby.
yo, we live our life in front of this motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's here for people to see, analyze, you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm speaking from the winner's point of view already. because on the real, that miscommunication started by you misunderstanding the first point that he was saying, right?
No,
And
well,
then-
we here now.
And then boom, you said something, then boom, trigger, touch it. Now you're pressing buttons, you feel me? And now we're all the way the fuck over here.
We didn't even
We're not even
there.
talking about what the fuck we talking about.
We wasn't.
You
But
feel me?
The message is all there. Like it is what relationships look like. This is what they look
facts,
like.
real shit.
Miscommunication.
That's why it ain't perfect.
It's
But that's
never
why
perfect.
communication is the strongest, like the most important thing, bro.
Understanding is
Like-
the most important. Communication is fucking pointless when you talk to a
No,
brick
effective
wall.
communication.
Understand.
So
Yo, you can
communication-
effectively communicate something.
Now
to
he cut me
someone
off.
with
You see
zero-
where you got us?
Listen,
You see where you got us?
You
B?
could affect because the truth is, I was under the umbrella of communication being important until I realized that it is still important. I'm not taking away the significance of communication.
Because
But,
how do you get somebody to understand?
but if they don't understand, it don't matter how you communicate it.
Hold on, no. Check me out. In order to get somebody to understand, you gotta have effective communication.
But something
and
doesn't
effective
matter.
communication is communication that works.
Somebody
So-
has to have
So
a
if your
level of
communication
understanding.
is not working, you feel me, with this person, it's not effective. Period.
So you're putting the communication, you're putting the person not understanding on the
Communication
communication.
is the catalyst to understanding.
So you're saying that
Communication is the way
naturally,
to get to understanding.
So an effective communicator can always get it across.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
But
All right,
that's
that's what I'm
why.
saying.
But that's why effective communication is the key, though.
That's what I'm asking.
You don't always have the key to the door that you want to open. You gotta
Right.
attain that key. You feel me?
No, as an
So
effective
to attain
communicator.
it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go through some shit to get it. Like Jesus had to go. You feel me? Through hell to
Now
get
y'all
the
bringing
keys to
Jesus
heaven.
into it.
You feel me? It's an analogy. You feel me? It was an analogy in the Bible. It's an analogy here. You feel me? It's like he had to go through hell to get the keys to heaven. You feel me?
So you gotta reteach yourself.
It's the same thing when you
Yeah, I get you.
every new level that you reach. So boom, we could get the normal communication.
Right.
After we get the key to that door and we unlock it and walk through it together type shit.
You got to go
then
into the layers of
now
Yeah,
we're gonna
okay.
hit another level. You feel me? And like you said, bro, the ultimate thing is understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
But the understanding
if two
falls on the
people who understand
communicator.
each other are still gonna have miscommunications. You know what I'm saying? But because I have an understanding of you, now I know how to more effectively communicate with you to get back to understanding. Because understanding changes. Do I need to keep going? Want me to keep going? Understanding changes. Like, you feel me? So sometimes, like, I might understand you on this point, but I might misunderstand you on the next point. You feel me? Like, and honestly, sometimes, like,
so an understanding
you
person
could you could not want
person?
to agree with a nigga. I could just want to argue with you, B. You feel me? Like, I could literally, like, not like your face today type shit, and you're irking me. You pissed me off yesterday, and now I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I'm gonna disagree with you.
You're just gonna start attacking.
You feel me? Like, real talk. So,
that's trash, by the way. That's
it
terrible.
is trash. And that's
again,
a habit that got to be broken. And then once you break that one, guess what, bro?
Gracious.
You're going to walk through another door. And this is why being with the right person is so, it's paramount, bro. Because how the fuck do you go through entire life with a motherfucker that you can't even get past this step with? You feel me? And for real, people do. And they have relationships for years and years and years and years. And we didn't even walk through that first fucking level of understanding. Like, you still don't understand me.
Well, I think those two people, in that aspect, those two people understand that, hey, we're both chaotic and we're okay with chaos.
Yeah, and we just going to get chaos.
We're just going to be chaos forever.
Yeah.
And I'm going to die loving you in chaos, and you're going to die loving me in chaos. But when you're dealing with people who don't like chaos and like peace, having
and people that know peace, not like peace,
no peace.
Yeah.
Having the lack of understanding to now always continuously bring chaos where there's peace, nobody wants to, like, there's no door that we got to keep busting down. It's just, bro, at what point are we going to realize, like, this is chaotic and we don't want, if we don't want chaos, because again, there's something you want.
You don't want chaos.
No.
And guess what? They're going to call you selfish.
No, that's what I'm saying. Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Selfish ass.
What I'm saying is, there's something you want that's selfish, there's something I want that's selfish, right? But the we is not selfish.
Selfish is not a curse word.
It's not a curse word. But the we in the relationship is not selfish. So then when we stop worrying about what I want and stop worrying about what you want, because you want chaos and maybe I want peace, what do we want? If we want peace, why the fuck are you still being chaotic?
Bro, no. This is what I'm saying, bro. Some people need some light in their life, like some spark, bro. Because when you think about a peaceful man, you feel me, right? Now, if my peace gets to Zen level peace, right? If my peace gets to Zen, Zen could be fucking boring, G. You feel me? No, check me out. Zen could be boring type shit. Look, V's fucking yawning. Bored as shit.
Yeah, she not
bored as fuck.
I'm not bored.
But
you said Zen meaning peace can't. Okay,
that level of peace can be like boring to somebody else type shit. You feel me? Like, some people might need more spark in their shit, bro. Like,
hear me out, though.
Shit, I'm at this point where I need some spark in my life, nigga.
Hear me out.
So that's what you call the chaos.
Hear me out.
But
there's not enough chaos outside that we got to deal with together, that we don't need it in here. Isn't that what we always asking for as men?
It's a healthy amount of disruption.
It's outside.
And so, look, all of these words are like, these aren't curse words. You feel me? I want people to understand that. Like, you feel me? Like, selfish is not a curse word.
No, it's not.
They are words that have meanings, you feel me? And are to be used in proper context.
Right.
You feel me? Like, sometimes chaos is good. You feel me? Sometimes chaos is necessary. Let me say that.
I guess it just depends on
sometimes
when
chaos is
it's
necessary.
being brought.
Okay, here we go. Sometimes
disruption
is necessary. And a disruptor is a person who can cause a lot of chaos. So, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes, bro, if we're caught in this cycle and she know that your peaceful ass won't go past this step, then if your woman is a disruptor, you know what I'm saying? Then she's gonna disrupt that cycle for you, which honestly, you may have needed. You feel me? You may have needed her to do whatever to disrupt the, you know what I'm saying, this wave that you were in needed to be disrupted so you can break out of what, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes disruption and chaos is not necessarily a bad thing.
In the context of saying it like you're you're some dude who's kind of like in this zen lazy shit almost. It's almost that. Like
Like a
all right, I'm
Buddhist.
chilling, I ain't really doing shit. And her disruption is, yo, almost a motivation, like pushing you to do this, pushing you to do that. If that's what you're talking about, completely understandable. But if that's what you're talking about, that ain't what I'm talking about. Because
Okay.
that makes perfect sense. She is disrupting your zen, your
I was just trying to be
like
teach
your
back to the
comfort zone.
conversation.
your
I was
comfort.
trying to-
Pushing
yeah.
you out your comfort zone is necessary
Yeah.
in a partner. You need that in your partner.
And that's called disruption. That's
And
no,
you-
I was just explaining
I
that
agree.
those words aren't curse words.
All right, so I do.
Those
Yeah,
those
I
are
wanna-
good disruptions, pushing like
I
a
want to
fuel
make
under
sure.
your man.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's separate, so they know what he's talking about is in fact good disruption. It's messing up the status quo of this person who's very content in certain things, and you know they
Words
can do better.
mean things.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about words mean things. You feel me? And they're to be used in their proper context.
That's a fact.
So I was just explaining. I wasn't necessarily making a point on the argument. I was
No.
making a point for the words,
Right.
and I'm saying that, hey, chaos isn't necessarily a curse word. Selfishness
It's not a curse word.
Selfish is not necessarily. It's not a curse word. So you know what I mean?
And-
Because
and
there are
me-
moments where all of these things are
are
necessary.
necessary. And me and my effective communicating, which I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand,
Yeah.
I have to give them an example
Yeah,
so
go
they
ahead.
don't think now negative chaos is,
Yeah,
hey,
no,
Quay
no,
and
no.
Robin them said it was
Yeah,
cool,
nah,
so
for sure, for
stress me out, bitch.
For
You know what I'm
sure,
saying? It
for
ain't
sure,
that
for sure,
either.
for sure.
But if she's moving, if you some weed smoking, sitting in bed all day, dumbass, and that's your piece,
And ain't washing your ass.
respectfully, she might have to push you out of that. And
She
that
might
is
have to
disruptive.
disrupt.
It is
Yeah,
chaotic.
and chaotic
But guess what?
bring
You'll be
chaos.
better on the other side. You know what I'm saying? You'll be better on the other side.
From
Yeah.
what they say, from chaos comes order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, we getting Illuminati today?
Oh,
We Illuminati Quay and Rob?
Nah, I threw up the heart. I threw up a heart. I threw up a heart.
Yeah, so you feel me? And that's with the elites or the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to go all the way there because
No,
it's
we're
not
not
just
going
me and
there.
Rob
Oh,
that
no
will
smoke.
go there. We have another
smoke.
guest.
You got another guess. It's
but
crazy.
but nah, I'm gelling. But you know what I'm saying? But they believe through chaos comes order. So that's why you see the world always in fucking shambles and war and
It's been
all
like
of this
that
because
since the beginning
order
of
comes
time.
through
Order
chaos.
comes-
You know
But
what I'm
just
saying?
for my final thought, which I do agree with Quay with, the chaos I'm talking about, when you're with someone, you and that person should be a unit because when y'all together, y'all have enough chaos to deal with in the outside world. So there's no way your life could ever be boring because shit's always happening. Whether you're a black man and you getting pulled over, she at home sweating because you sweating in the car. It's chaos outside.
Yo.
I'd rather not be in the crib dealing with chaos when I got to deal with the chaos outside. And I'd rather have somebody's hand to hold to deal with the chaos outside instead of coming home to fight here and then fight outside.
Hey yo, so that you said that, right? I remember I was in a relationship one time and what, Rob?
Nothing. I'm listening. Active listening.
All right, I was in a relationship one time.
You drunk?
And who, me? No.
They can't see the bottom.
I'm peaceful though.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm chilling. What, you don't like my piece?
Nope.
Trying to throw a rock in your piece.
You trying to throw a rock in my piece. That's a goddamn
So you was in
shame.
a relationship.
So yeah, I was in a relationship one time, and I remember I got pulled over by police type shit. You feel me? They thought my car was stolen,
Right.
right? Because my car got stolen.
Oh wow.
Oh shit! I remember this story.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a V, just got it back type shit. You feel me? So they think they just stumbled upon a nigga that got the car type shit.
Oh,
You feel
wow.
me? Boom, I'm black. You know what's going on. You feel me? They already looking at me like, all right, this the nigga with the car. You know what I'm saying?
We got him.
Not the nigga that own the car. This is the nigga
This
with the
just a
car.
motherfucker with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they draw down on me. They you feel me? They up it instantly. You feel me? Get out the car. Get on the ground. You feel me? Like that. Like real shit. So now me as a black man, you feel me? You gotta understand that like with the, you feel me? Everything that's
this
going in
might
my
be my
head,
last day
this
on
might
earth.
be
You
it,
know what I'm
B.
saying? Like-
Word up. This might be the moment that we all done seen.
Every interaction.
This
yo.
might be it, because I don't like
P.O.P.
this.
don't like
P.O.P.
this shit.
Hold
I
me
don't
down.
like this at all. You feel me? This might be it. Hey, yo. Boom. Slide back to the spot. Boom. Tell John about it. You feel me? Like, oh.
But share your experiences to get a
I got a
from the
beloved.
most traumatic experience in a nigga life. Oh,
I got a O. You feel me? From like, I'm like, bro, I could have just got, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
You feel me? I could have just got, you know what I mean? Like, real talk, like, over a straight misunderstanding type shit. Real talk. I could have got, you know what I'm saying? So, like, so for the O, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, but boom. Now you got another huge chunk. You got another huge chunk of, like, you know what I'm saying, a misunderstanding type shit. Again, because it's like, yo, if you don't understand how, like, what that situation meant, you know what I mean? Like,
Some people
or
don't.
that I almost ain't come back home for real to you feel me? Then how the fuck?
Yeah,
You feel me?
I mean,
How
some
the
people
fuck?
are
What
so
am I to do?
desensitized to shit that they don't realize what's actually going on. So that's probably what it could have
But
been
we
too.
can proceed because V ain't say nothing since the
yeah, she's let us have the show for like
since the
15
45-minute mark.
like 15 minutes. She's been ready to end the show. I bet you it's story time.
Yes, it is. Hey, ladies and germs, y'all know what time it is on the show.
That was the no.
I need
Fuck
some more
no.
energy, V.
Yeah, she
I
got
need some
cooked.
more energy,
Clearly,
bro.
everybody lit. She got cooked. She feel
yeah.
like she lost. That, hey, ladies and germs,
Yeah, that's
was
what that was.
trash.
Never.
V, you
Give
didn't,
them what
you didn't
they
lose,
want.
V. You didn't lose.
I sure
Let's
didn't.
go.
I
Let's
sure
go,
didn't. God got me. I'm God's child. Anyway.
You heard me say it too, right? It's a fact.
Anyway, hey, ladies and bitch ass germs.
one either.
I don't care too
Nah,
bad.
I don't like that either. Nah,
Can
you gotta
give
do
the
it one more
people
time.
what they want?
Nah, we gotta do it one
Y'all
more time. We
know
gotta do
what
it one more
time it is on the show. Hey, ladies and germs.
There we go.
Marshall and I had a rocky relationship. He lied and cheated on me, and I lied and cheated on him for revenge. We were mean drunks and we drank a lot. We kept upping the ante to hurt one another. He let me catch him in bed with my enemy, so I let him catch me in the basement floor with his shady ass uncle. That incident almost turned into a shootout and Marshall moved out. I joined an online group to try and stop drinking, but the group has turned into a hellhole of drunks, sharing bartender recipes and accepting their drunk destiny. I lost my job over something petty, and the next day Marshall called and asked to come back home. I needed him to pay the bills, and I was lonely, so I agreed. Marshall arrived with a newborn baby. He made this baby while we were together, and the mom is in the streets. I always wanted to be a mom, but I've got issues. I'm afraid to fail at parenting, but I know if I don't help Marshall, this innocent baby won't stand a chance. Advice.
That baby don't stand a chance with you.
She don't stand a
Right.
chance. Listen, y'all both drunks. You
Angry
getting recipes.
drunks.
No, for real.
She said-
Revenge-seeking drunks.
They
This is nuts.
this one cheated. This one slept with the uncle. Listen, just help that baby as much as you can after you get sober. Stop going to the online bartending affairs because that's clearly not helping. You coming up with margaritas, sangrias. You got too much going on, baby girl.
You getting a taste down there.
No, for real. Like y'all all just drunk and y'all destiny, like you said, and that destiny is not going to help
Liquor
the baby.
can't be that deep.
It has
feel
to
me?
be. There's people
some
getting
people
drunk
it
every
is.
day off of beers.
people it
Budweiser,
is.
Coors Light.
Yeah.
Liquor can't be that deep.
It can't be that deep. Don't even put it in the camera.
I'm sorry.
So look, right?
Liquor can't be that deep.
So
What's that,
you know
iced
what?
tea?
No. Nah, it's tequila.
No, tequila make you
Hold on,
feel
talk
it.
about, I'm the most like
Sober drunk?
I'm not
Never.
no fucking drunk, B. You feel me? We
He's
gonna
an
stop you
angry
right
drunk,
there.
clearly.
We gonna stop you right there. You feel me? But
attacked.
nah, but on the real though, because I'm not gonna lie,
Drunkard.
if I'm not here, I don't
You don't
smoke or drink. You feel me? Like, but,
Drunkard.
you feel me? I'm a social
Social drinker?
drinker and a social.
You out all the time, so you socially drink every day.
Yo, V is nuts.
That's frying, yo.
All right, guys, listen.
Hold on, nigga. Fuck no.
Now
You
everybody
see,
gonna
that's
think
why
you
he
was
Everybody
drunk.
to just
Everybody
leave
gonna
me
think
on
you
that
was
note.
He is
No,
a drunk.
fuck no.
Oh, they gonna have AA sponsorship.
Help.
Hey, yo, V, you're a piece of shit. And you my sister, I love you, but you ain't shit.
Never have been, never will. I ain't nobody fucking role model. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you follow us at the Cross and Minds Pod, all one word. At the Cross and Minds, all one fucking word. We are also on Apple, Spotify, and TikTok. VEE TCMP. We are also on.
We're also on YouTube, guys. Yeah. And iHeartRadio. Most of the time.
Yeah.
All
Whenever
the
you
time.
listen to podcasts for real, I found this on a very obscure website.
Was
You know
that
what I'm saying? It was
Pornhub?
Oh no. Of course. it was like Audacity, something like audio, because I was trying to listen to music at work.
X videos.
No, it was like I was trying to listen to music at work,
Pornhub.
and then they had a podcast section, and I'm like, I wonder if we're here, and we were there. So wherever you listen to podcasts, we're probably there. I ain't gonna hold
Hey
you.
yo, man, look, syndicated. You know what's going
That's a
on, man.
fact.
You feel me? All over the place. You look this way, we over there. You look that way, you feel me? Check up under there. We there too, you feel me? And we popping out. You know what's going on, man. Peace, that got him. You know what's going on for real. Hey yo, I hope that y'all liking, sharing, and commenting. You feel me? Because
comment.
like, yo, I have a tendency, me personally, like, I'll look at something, laugh my ass off completely,
And don't like
share
it.
it with 10 niggas,
don't
don't
like
like it. You feel me? And I realize that pattern type shit, and I be trying to break it myself. So I ain't really on y'all ass about it, but I'm saying like, like this an awareness
I
that
do
you
the
gotta
same
bring.
thing.
Like, yo, like, comment, share, all of that
Subscribe.
shit. Really, it helps. Subscribe. All of that helps. You know what I'm saying? Push us in the algorithm. You feel me? To get us to where we want to be, to where y'all want to see us, to
a
where
fact.
we could, you know what I mean, to get y'all a better experience. You know what I'm saying? I know we doing our damn thing. You feel me?
Sure
and I love you
is.
for it. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? But word up. You know what I mean?
But if you haven't
All
already, make
love.
sure you follow Soundflow Elevation Network if you're trying to get your music right and your vocals tight, because some of y'all need a little help.
You know what's going on. Hey, yo, hold on. Artists, we're doing performances now. Tap in. You feel me? Go on the Soundflow Elevation page. I know there's a lot of content that dropped, but
Keep on.
in the next couple days or so, I'm dropping some performances, and y'all gonna see them. You know what's going on. Yo, artists, is open up to you. Come tap in with me. We got a nice package available for you. Pause.
It gets deep. If you haven't already, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mom to tell her church friends,
Yeah, hey,
because they
bro.
doing live show and tells
Yeah,
at
we
the
doing
church
we
too.
doing a live performances, man. So
Got a
tap
nice package.
tap in, and there's a lot going on. You feel me? Because listen, this area ain't never seen content like this. You know what I'm saying?
He
Tap
did-
it in
So
the booty.
I gotta get it again.
He did
I gotta
this.
get it in.
He did this
yeah.
when he said package. Though he's a freak. He said, he got a nice package for it.
All right, guys, bye.